Hello everyone, and welcome to the new season of Taiko Colosseum. My name is Kirasi. Today I will be joined by him.
Hello there.
And
Spring 2020, say it first.
I just wanted to say that I just want to mention that there's going to be some nice changes on the actual Twitch channel if you look around, such as the new coins if you're interested, and that I wanted to say that I hope you're all very excited for today's match. If you would like to introduce us to the players here.
On the left side you see AuroraPhasmata from US and FRZ from Germany. They are playing the map pool 5-1 and they are side reading this map pool.
Yes, indeed. Apparently these players have not even seen the names of the maps beforehand, or so we hope. And to start off the season with a bang, as we step into the new waters now that the Colosseum is expanding and many things will be happening, why not start with a pretty symbolic match that is these players suffering through a pretty high level pool, the fourth hardest pool I believe in the current season.
5-1 is the fourth hardest at the moment,
Yes.
because it's this time anyone can pick any map pool. Not the decision for 5-1 should be in week 1, 4, 7 and so on is not here anymore. Anyone can play any map pool on any week. And there's only one level 6 map pool, because level 6 is play it good or you are dead.
Basically the true meaning of Tatsujin, as we use the term in Taiko quite a lot. And basically we want to start with the warm-up, and I am very confused as to what we're seeing here.
What is that for background, by the way?
That background is symmetrical Jesus.
Yeah, who picked this warm-up?
I think this may be the FRZ warm-up. Just maybe. All I know is that this is a hurricane map. And it's in Brazilian, and I have no idea what is. Oh. Okay, we have been informed this is Aurora's warm-up. I apologize.
Okay, and this... oh gosh. High S... Wait, is it high BPM or high SC? Sometimes I'm confusing.
This is double BPM over map. Double BPM with very weird kind of farming patterns actually. It lives up to the difficulty name, Overmap de Deus.
And star rating wise 7.7, yeah. But I mean, I saw also some parts with 1.6 and 1.8, so it's not only farming, but mostly.
I mean, 1.6 is kind of a farming pattern. At least some certain 1.6 patterns.
Yeah, if it's, I mean, pure 1.6, then yes, but if it has 1.6 to 1.4 and stuff like that, then not much. And by the way, FRZ failed.
FRZ, I think, kind of gave up at the end. Realized it's not worth trying this anymore because this hurts. Yeah, immediately in chat, this hurts. Oh, we're proceeding with a banger, dare I say, at least what it sounds like.
I'm kinda surprised that they want to side read. I mean, both players are good. But in my opinion, if they want to do a side reading match, then it should be that the map pool should be unknown 50 minutes before the match, that they have time to download it and so on, because the map pool is known 2 weeks ago, and there's kinda an opportunity to check once the map pool if you want. How about you?
I mean, we have to trust the players in this case. And I believe that because they do respect each other, they wouldn't just go to check the map pool. I don't know where. But I do feel like the idea of a custom unknown map pool would be interesting for a match. The good thing is the Taiko Colosseum allows for this kind of thing, so if you maybe contact a map pooler, they could come up with a nice pool for you if you're interested in something like that. Then again, making a balanced custom map pool on a whim just for a match like that may be a bit hard. So it may not be viable for multiple matches, but
So if you
that
wanna
would
create a balanced map pool, just pick Katachi maps, and that's okay.
just Katachi maps. Yeah, but what if these people have already played in tournaments that used to Katachi maps, or if they actually farm gimmick maps?
Actually,
Like get
at the moment, I know only one tournament has these Katachi maps, the KGTS. It was in 2008.
Yeah, I remember.
But both players didn't participate there, so do they know it? I don't know exactly. And second former Bizarro and Aurora won again.
Yep. Aurora side reading the FRZ's warm up and winning by quite a large margin in terms of misses.
But let's see the roles, bans, and picks.
Already have the rolls. Aurora rolling a 52, FRZ a 16. Which means that FRC will ban first. Well, Aurora will pick first.
I guess. Yeah, I thought it would be a hidden map, and hidden one it is, because FRZ is more confident with hard rock and double time, hidden not so much, and I can understand why the hidden map got banned.
It's a good thing FRZ banned that map because I have seen this map. I have attempted to play it. It is 1/4 into 1/6 into 1/4 into 1/6. That is all the map, with a very, very slow slider velocity.
And Aurora banned DD1.
DD1 being Die Reflection, an Alcure map. I mean, when you see Alcure map, usually you kind of want to avoid that. But it's sad because that map was actually pretty fun despite the high OD. But I respect him wanting to be more careful against FRZ. Number 4, the first pick. Nosho Kakuretsu Girl.
I think this is the technical one, if I'm not mistaken. Because number 4 are mostly technical.
Technical, or maybe like a harder number 1 sometimes. I have actually not seen this specific map. I do not have time to see the entire pool.
Or slightly SVs, not like in number 5, but some SVs fast.
I'm expecting mostly weird snappings. Oh, FRZ already missing on the finisher. Ooh. I mean, it's still pretty early. This map is fairly long. It's 3 minutes and 9 seconds. So I miss early on. Maybe fine as long as FRZ can focus maybe. Never mind then.
No,
Take
he
it back.
missed also on the 1.6 to 1.4 part as well.
Aurora actually holding on just fine, showing that his recent attempts at absurdly insane maps has paid off. Ooh,
Oh, he lost the doublet.
doublet's hurt, just to see.
FS is sadly not performing nice on this kind of maps. But Aurora still holding doubles, hitting only 100 at the moment.
It's a pretty slow part. Okay, now it gets faster again, but... Okay, there's going to be more 1.6 in the mix, it looks like. Yep.
And with that, Aurora missed as well as FZ.
Reading 1.6 into 1.4 on the slow side of velocity will get people no matter what, so I'm not surprised. Oh, FRZ not looking on the stream! Oh goodness, that is going to hurt. That is not going to be in his way back from that. Now the score difference being over 150,000 points.
I think we can say now it will be a point for Aurora. Look at the difference, it's so big.
Unless Aurora somehow completely not locks for the rest of the map. But even then, his ag is...
If it would be a stream, I would say yes, but it seems there will be no streams anymore and the map is over.
It's impressive how still FRC attempted to single tap this, despite
Wait,
not
he's
knowing what
single
kind
tapping?
of...
No. Is he
Initially he was, now he's split handing. Taiko mom saying that Aurora maybe already knew the map beforehand. It is likely, but we will never know.
I mean, it's possible that they know these kind of maps if they played it once before, so... But the question is, did he train the map pool before or not? Let's check it on the next map.
I don't think he did. And I feel like FRC probably knows that, yep, going for Hardrock too. Aurora is... As far as I know, Aurora cannot play like overly fast Hardrock.
Yeah, high SV hard rock. The OT is with 9 not the highest in this map pool. The hard rock one has close to 10, it's harder than of course. But the question is how they can perform on the high SV part. And high BPM as well.
Yeah, it
well,
sounds
maybe
like...
Excuse
me. Oh, I was gonna say, it sounds like this map may have, other than just being a fast map, may have some weird snappings here and there. So if you're side reading the pool and these come out of nowhere, they might mess you up. You might drop in 100, maybe even a miss.
You said the right thing, a 100 by FZ. Oh, much of 100.
Yeah. It appears that FRZ may have issues with the offset, hitting a bit too late as it seems.
Looking at the score bar, FRZ is hitting more late, yeah, and missing as well.
Maybe it's just a hardware issue. gets really harder, guys.
Yeah.
Hard rock is very hard to side rate, let's be honest.
I would say depending. Because 210 BPM hard rock is, side reading is not the best. But I'm pretty sure if it would be a Futsu map, then they would double it easily. Oh, FZ missing so much.
And I was about to say that it's not too dense right now, so maybe if I see come back better, then I would have time to say that. I shouldn't have thought about it either. Goodness. A nice break here for the players to try to focus again, maybe calm their nerves as we're reaching the last quarter of the map.
So FZ has still a chance, but the chance is getting smaller and smaller if Aurora is not missing soon. And maybe not only one.
With a difference of about 110,000 points in score, even with that miss there, since both players missed, there's no way to come back.
FZ close to failing.
FZ will not fail. FZ will pass.
But it was so close because there was a section where he missed 15 notes at once and the HP drain is...
I think it's P8.4. Looks like 8, or so it might be 8.4. Yep, it seems to be 8.4 with hard rock.
Yeah, but everything about HP8 is brutal. If you miss once. Especially HP10, because if you miss once, the HP bar goes critical down. And next map is going to be high BBN Nomad map, True Hero.
I like how Aurora picked that with a roll, was fully between the remaining nomads, with the exception of 5 probably. Unless actually no, maybe he doesn't want to play. I wonder what he was rolling between. I wonder why there was that roll 2 there.
Actually, it's funny to see the way how they are going to play the maps. I mean, they started with 155 BPM, then 210, and now 269. So BPM is going to be higher and higher. Oh, there was some early miss by FZ. I didn't saw that.
Yes, I love it when my client shows the wrong maps. There we go, thank you, client. The other miss did not really drop it for this actually low. It's actually the 100s that got him there.
Yeah, that's possibly true. I mean, the egg difference also there. It's getting smaller, but it's still not enough. But a miss by Aurora and the lead can swap directly to FZ.
Both players are speed players, so honestly, I will be very impressed if, in this case, Aurora maybe, since FRZ did have the miss FCs, or if FRZ... Oh, never mind,
Oh, he
FRZ
missed.
will not to the rest of the map. Okay, starting from now. No, FRZ, stop! Don't miss! No! Aurora holding strong, actually.
And FCing still.
Oh, of course, the Monos get the Bunga player. FRZ too, actually. So with a full combo reset there, we're getting into the last few seconds of the song.
The difference is not so big, so if Aurora would miss again, FSE can get the lead and Aurora missing, but it's not enough.
That is so close though. If it happened. The monos got to him. The monos got to Aurora. I was waiting for that. I was waiting for the ending.
That was a crazy ending. Aurora had the lead for a long time, and then 10 seconds to the end, the lead swapped.
That's what you get for side rating a pool. You never know which pick is the anti-bunga one. This is why side reading pools is dangerous. First point to FSZ after a break point.
And Ghost Rule is the next map, Mayday. Difficulty by Asu.
Yes, Asu Yura. A fun consistency map with very low OD. OD 5. That's gonna be bad if people not luck.
Actually, for side reading, OD5 is not so hard. Possibly this map can be a double S if they are going to side read it right, but let's see how it will be.
My main issue is with OD5 and stream maps. If you not lock once in the stream, there's no way to recover because that is just how OD5 works.
Yeah.
So when you side ring an OD5 stream map, you may be in danger.
That's also possible, but it seems like it's not full of streams. It's only mostly 1-4 at the moment, and we have 2 double S's after close to 300 combo.
Wait till the KI.
Yeah,
this is a consistency pick after all. It needs its streams.
Well, the streams are still not so big, so... Oh, Aurora lost a double S, by the way.
Yep. That is what happens when you're tired after a speed map, I'm guessing.
FSS still holding double S. I said this map could be a double S, but I think it's too early to say it. I mean, it's only half of the map over.
Don't jinx it. Oh, I did. For a moment I thought Aurora missed the finisher somehow, but no, okay. That was just my client being weird.
Yeah, the client likes to do that. I don't know why.
Good thing is this is going to be an act battle, so I feel like it works as number 1.
And FSS still holding double S with side reading.
I'm really not surprised this specific map in the pool may feel easier if you can play consistency, and most players learn how to be consistent since the beginning. A double S would surely be a nice surprise for the first match of the season. But the score difference is just so slight that a single finisher could
I mean, the difference is still 1/100.
Yep.
But let's see, will it be a double S by FSS? That's the question. But we are close to the end of the map, and the difference is still 1/100.
It looks like it's gonna maybe stay that way. Aurora getting another 100 now, making the difference to 100s.
And the double is by FZ.
Unless 100 in the last note.
And no.
Nope, didn't happen. Okay,
Double
cool.
S.
Double S by FZ.
Impressive.
An unstable rate of 83.88 for the UR nerds out there. Aurora and having an unstable rate of 93.27 to 100s only. That could have easily been a tie. So now the players are tied.
Yeah, and Aurora picking directly DT2.
Going speed, it appears.
Not only speed, it's an N-Wolf map.
Yup. I mean, it's an Oni, so N-Wolf Onis are not as bad as people think. They may have some challenging patterns, but I feel like the players that we're currently watching will have no issues with those patterns. My main issue is the fact that it's 285 BPM. And it's almost 3 minutes.
And Aurora missing so early. FZ hitting 100 or 100 and still holding the full combo. But it was an early miss, so the chance is still there that Aurora can get the lead back. As long as he don't miss.
If the patterns in the rest of the map are similar like the oh, FRZ misreading that pattern, causing a combo reset on his side, and now Aurora has the score advantage. But as I was trying to say, if this map has patterns similar to what we saw at the start with that burst, yeah, we are going to see many misses like that. I take back what I said about N-Wolf Onis. This is actually a pretty interesting and stamina draining one. Currently FRZ has the ACK advantage.
Not only the ACK advantage, also the combo advantage, and that helps a little bit. Reaching 400 combo, that's the maximum.
Thing is, we are probably about to enter the PI soon, and that kind of scares me about what we're about to see.
So the question is, who will miss first? The player who misses first will lose for sure this map.
This may not even be about missing, it may be a knack battle at the end.
We will see.
So far, it appears that the players are doing fine now. There were some issues at the start of the map, but as we're reaching the end, they are doing just fine. Holding the combo the way to the end. FRZ actually breaking.
Aurora breaking!
Aurora actually breaking there. Never mind, there are still possibilities for misses.
I said the first one who would miss will lose the score. And it was a breakpoint, by the way.
Yep, it was a breakpoint. 27 hundredths, 2 misses by FRZ. That is a very impressive performance for a side read. When a Nightwolf DT.
But Aurora also not performed not bad. I mean, 44 100, 4 misses, and DT as well is still impressive.
Just the patterns, man. Oh,
But
hidden too.
wait, FRC picking hidden 2, banning hidden 1, picking hidden 2. But also Aurora banning double time 1, picking double time 2.
Yep.
My guess would be was a Fremont map, but no, they wanted to play hidden 2. Alright.
Maybe FRZ actually recognizes the map. Since this is actually ranked. And despite what you see on your screen right now, guys, BPM may appear to be 148, but it basically goes double BPM, and the basis V matches that.
Ooh, FRZ with early 100 and miss.
Yep. Meanwhile, Aurora reading everything so far. FRZ getting more misses.
But the lead is still pretty small, so the chance is there for FRZ.
Yeah, Aurora is kinda, well, kinda struggling, was struggling with some hundreds, but FRZ is really not doing well.
Ooh, missing on the finisher part. That hurts.
I'm really not surprised because Aurora can play hidden just fine. FRZ was probably expecting this to be easier because it sounded like the fast hidden, but not looking at the start of the stream and now at under 95% AC, there's no way to come back.
But Aurora also breaking, so no full combo at least. But still in the lead with 140k difference. 170 now because FRZ missed.
And actually, not bad AC for a side read. Never mind, that's a bunch of hundreds there. Well, the end is pretty slow. FRZ realizing that this was a mistake because you didn't want to play the slow hidden, and now this is pretty slow.
Yeah, but at least we are getting closer to tiebreaker. And tiebreaker is always the best.
So in this match so far, we've had Aurora picking the anti-bonga map, and FRZ picking a speed hidden that also had many slow parts. Goodness. This is going great. Nice score by Aurora. 969,000. Nice. Cool.
And it seems like the next pick is going to be Norma 2.
Oh, they're going to suffer, ladies and gentlemen. This map is it's special. It's a yeah map. Yeah maps are good maps, but at times they hurt in various ways. This does have a basicity of 8, and if you would like, would you like a spoiler for this map, or would you like to experience it?
Let me guess, there will be a speedy part with 999 BPM or something like that.
Nope, it's something different.
I'm guessing because it's either crazy SV or high BPM.
It does have some SV changes, but no. The secret of this map we will actually see in a bit, so I'm not gonna spoil it, but let's see if we're gonna see lots of hundreds, like lots of them, maybe even misses since this is 38.
I'm not complaining because low BPM and high OD is sometimes trickier than you think. Especially with these 1-6 to 1-4 patterns, and both are missing.
Yep. Are you noticing something weird about some of those notes? Some of these are 1-6 doublets into 1/4 out of nowhere. And now it's 1/8. So yeah, this is a slow no mode that has odd snappings and a base of the fades. You're welcome. This is everything you need.
And these 1/8s are sometimes a little bit tricky, because if you hit not good enough, the game registers as finisher, and it can happen that you miss once. So,
And that effect is like multiplied by the factor of the OD and the fact that this is slow. But yeah, even more odd snappings. I mean, it's fun to play, but OD 8.
Monostream and Emphasize missed this time, not Aurora. Emphasize missed again.
I think if Frazette actually misread the snappings are because of the SP change.
That's possible. I mean, it's yeah.
Yeah. Just yeah.
Also, not only SV change, also these patterns with 1-4, 1-3, everything just.
This is a very interesting map. I feel like it may be a bit too hard for this level. A bit too hard for this specific for 5-1 that is. But it's just so interesting. I feel like it's a very cool pick, and I like seeing people suffer. So watching them side with this is an absolute delight. Aurora actually did not do bad at all. Holding 96.4% AC?
FZ missed on the final part, and with that it's over. Even if Aura would miss. It seems like he's not confident with this low BPM part.
One single miss by Aurora and 76 hundreds in total. That is absolutely insane.
My guess is Hard Rock 1. I don't know why, but I think FZ is more confident with high OD Hard Rock, and that would be a good choice.
Ah, from a 1 instead. Prima 1 is supposedly the free for all mods, free mod. But then again, this is Kitajima map. Kiriwayan, my beloved.
Yeah, last season we had once this map, AO Infinity I mean, mapped by Novel, which was, how to say it, a mix of gimmick SVs, but nothing crazy like 1-6 or 1-8. This was more consistency 1-4, and this time it's only mod consistency. So let's see what mods are we going to see. I would say Hidden Hard Rock is maybe a little bit too risky for side reading. I would guess double Hard Rock, or maybe one Hidden, one Hard Rock.
And Aurora, what even? Aurora going all out.
I said Hidden Hard Rock is too risky. Let's see how he will perform. And FZ picking only Hard Rock. So mod advantage on Aurora side. As long as the accuracy difference is about 2%, Aurora will win.
I'm
100 by FZ.
Multiple hundreds from both players, actually. The good thing is that this song, I think it will narrate it because it has been used, it has been mapped multiple times. So you kind of know what to expect, or you can assume what's about to come, no matter who has mapped it. And I guess Aurora took advantage of that, and hence he can actually play this, holding a 99.45% act right now. That is very good so far for Sidreed.
Yeah, it's good, but it's still to say early that he will win this.
The act difference is still less than a percent, but the act advantage is really doing Aurora favors here.
Ouch,
Oh, and FSZ
FSZ
missing!
on the slow section, that also hurts more.
So nice 1/6 into 1/4 streams that Aurora can tackle. Read.
Aurora still holding SC. But the lead is still small, so FRZ has still a chance to get the lead back.
It doesn't seem like Aurora is going to miss though. Ooh, that part of there might mess him up, but I feel like he made a good choice to actually risk it as much on this. Because FRZ, despite the miss, is still holding pretty good act for the Sidreed.
Yeah, and I think even if he would miss now, I think this is too late now. And FC
Ooh,
with hidden hard rock.
Aurora FC, how? 3600s.
Actually, even if FRZ wouldn't miss it, 100 difference is even, and that Aurora would still win because of mod advantage.
That is absolutely insane. FRZ still has the lower stable rate though. Ha. Ha ha ha. I mean, I say that, but then yet again.
And Hard Rock 1 isn't going to be the next pick. Black or white?
The Kamase version. This is actually the short map of the pool. So 100s matter a lot. And considering this is OD 9.8 with Hard Rock,
yeah,
this is gonna be quite a doozy. But I feel like the players actually know this map. I know for a fact that Aurora knows this map. I do believe he has
it's
a
ranked.
Hard Rock D.
It's ranked, so I'm pretty sure they know it.
Not necessarily.
But both hitting some 100 FRZ missing. And also don't forget its potential last point.
I hope we will get it if we showcase after this though. That would be kind of nice because the TP is actually a really interesting one. Local German guy is a 1/6, says Jigs. Okay. Listen, man. This map is far from over. So, For all we know, Aurora might have the same issue, which I doubt because Aurora can play 1/6 very well. The good thing is that the buttons in this map are fairly comfy for all playstyles. With the exception of the 1/6 of course, but
if Aurora don't miss now, the map is over and the winner is Aurora.
ooh, FRC a miss there.
I think it's over.
It is over, but still it was quite a valiant fight. FRC getting 2 break points I think of Aurora.
And a double S.
And a double S indeed. Ooh, that last part really got to FRC.
And a full combo by Aurora.
And 100 on the spinner, my goodness. That was very impressive. Is that actually? Yeah. That may actually tie his actual score on, on the leaderboard, so that's interesting.
I'm losing 4,500 finale. How to pronounce it? Quinari? Because I
Quinari,
guess,
yes.
yeah, I guess the FZ would win.
Ha, my,
You are getting
money.
4,000 points with that. Even
Yep.
more.
It's gonna be great. That was fun to watch. This map, because I have seen it, Kibi actually showed me this map while he was pulling. It's fast, has a bit of high SP, but it's still basically consistency. And the players are debating whether to use mods or not. I think they may be going with Hard Rock because Quickly, the referee, said that this is basically a 5-3 Hard Rock pick. Which is true. This is reused in 5-3 as a Hard Rock. This is Hard Rock 2 there.
On stream you still see the winner screens, so I hope the streamer is not sleeping. Oh, never mind. Aurora playing with Hidden. Oh wait, we have a Hidden Hard Rock battle.
FRC preparing and practicing for 5-3 if he ever has a match in 5-3 that is. The interesting thing about this is that because it's base OD5, this with Hard Rock becomes OD7.
Yeah.
So Aurora might suffer on some of the streams he missed even once. Well, at first you see he missed there, but he didn't know. Also, this is 4 minutes and 6 seconds, I believe.
Yep.
So, a 6.8 star map. And it is basically consistency, as past consistency Hard Rock. So far, Aurora is just vibing with a nice 100% accuracy. Shadow ghost stopping to assert dominance.
Yeah, and as you said, it's only 4 minutes 6 seconds, so not the longest tiebreaker. All of map pools. But
I guess it makes up with the intensity.
That's true.
I said misread that actually. How can Aurora actually hold SS on this so far is beyond me, especially, you know, the 5 with the weird streams. I mean, hasn't misread anything so far, so that is going to be a very impressive play. FRZ realizing that hard rock at this may have been a pretty bad choice because of how challenging it actually is. The 1/3 got to him, so that's going to be hard to come back from. But in any case, this is still fairly solid performance from both players, and this is basically practice for 5-3, obviously.
Yeah, not only with that, Aurora is still holding double S. How?
Aurora hit the monobursts. Okay, cool.
After saying that, he's hitting a 100.
And a miss there. Ooh. That was so impressive.
I will never commentate again.
No. Listen, if Aurora somehow assessed this, it would have been it would have been kind of weird. Streamer curse? Question mark?
And the map is over. Aurora still having 99.7. That's impressive.
600 still misses because 1/6 cat burst. People who map that are actually evil. But also nice finisher count by FRZ. And nice in the egg. Cool. I have to mention it because otherwise the viewers will call me out. But yeah. This was indeed a very good game. Well played to both players. Well played. Or getting the win out of sheer, I don't know if that was just luck. I don't know if that was, I don't know if that was because FRC is still resting.
I would know if it would come down to the wire. Would they try to play it with hidden or with hard rock? Because tiebreaker with moss is sometimes too risky.
Depends on the tiebreaker. And honestly, if you have tied on like in terms of score,
yeah, that's
sometimes you have to risk things. But yeah, I think that was a very great match. That was a very good way to start the new season. I hope you guys are excited. Our next match will be in 6 hours from now. So I hope you will be there for that. Thank you, Heem, for joining me for this. I hope you had fun.
Of course, commentating is always funny.
And thank you guys for joining us for this. I hope you also had fun. That was a very fun match to watch. I think this will be it for us. Thanks for watching, and I hope you stick around to see more show matches from the Taiko Colosseum. See ya!
See ya!